Well, hello. Here we are again in Road Odgard City. This video I'm going to concentrate on, as you can see, I've switched into a tiny little hauler. That's what she said. Because I'm doing this route. So this is a little... I'm just going to concentrate on some trades. So I've got into this hauler, I'm going to strip it all out, and I've got this route. So if we look at galactic map, is that the right thing to say? Galaxy map? No? Any? Galaxy map? Galaxy map? I mean, what was different? What did I say differently? Other than shut your face. Right, here we are. We're still in Empire space. That's where we want to be. And this is the route that we are still focusing on, going from Preva, picking up the corruption reports, taking them down to CPC 22. Now, I've just upgraded this FSD, the frameshift drive, on my Cobra, and I can now make that jump in one without having to go through IOTA. And I was wrong there. You don't. That's not a place where you have to shoot things to get vouchers. There are only two places, and I'll show you where those are in a second. Now, what I thought was, rather than just use my Cobra, why don't I try? Because I can buy tobacco from here and sell it for a good profit over here. So I thought, well, why not try and do a bit of trading at the same time? But what I'm going to try and do is get a hauler and buy an FSD that can make this jump. So I need 16.46 light years ladened, and that's what I want to do. Currently, it can hardly go anywhere. It can literally go 9.52, which at least it gets it to the waypoint, the way station, which is not good enough. So let's go into outfitting. And the first thing that we can do. So this is a little video. This is a video about sort of outfitting, really, and weight saving and stuff like that, and also drinking Budweiser, because the football is on. Turkey, Croatia, 0-0. Riveting. Lovely. So what we're going to do is we're not going to worry about the hard points. It makes no difference. In fact, I'm probably going to take that off. Actually, let's just put some missiles on there, just to see, in case we do get attacked, what happens. If you can put some Seeker missiles on, I don't think this is really going to work, because you would need the laser to take down the shield, so let's ignore that. Let's just not bother. But what we will do is we'll sell that, because it weighs something. It has a weight of 2 tons, so we'll sell that, and we'll watch our, as you can see at the bottom, it says if we sell that, our jump distance at the very bottom is going to go up by quite a bit, because we're just trying to save the weight here. So we've sold that, and our jump distance, as shown at the bottom, has now gone up to 8.46, which is the one we're going to look at, 8.46, because I believe that is 8.46 is it if the ship is fully ladened. So let's go through and look at these. Empty, utility mounts fine, core internal. Now there's a couple of things you can do straight away here. The fuel tank you can never change. It is the size of the ship that you get. That is whatever the size of that fuel tank is. There is nothing, and we're in a high-tech zone here, so that's fine. 1s are always 2 capacity, 2s are always 4, 3s are always 8, 4s are always 16, etc, etc, etc. That's just a basic thing. It's just the stock fuel tank for each size. Now the sensor suite, let's see what we got. Now we click on here and we put order results high to low, best, and the class rating best, and then back. So we have 1E, which weigh 130, up in the top corner there, mass 130. If we got any, ooh, 1D, you see, is better still. It actually gives us a little bit more emission range, so that's fine. We're going to put those on because they are smaller than what we want. So power distributor, we're not too worried about that, but let's just see if we can make a weight saving. So currently it's 130, and again, if we put it up to the D, we make a weight saving, and that's what we're going to do. All about saving the weight. Because we're not going to be doing fighting, doing anything like that, all we need to make sure is that the ship can move. So let's look at the next one. Life support, and I'm guessing if we go to this, it's 130, 1.3 again, and that's again going to make a light change, and it's also actually going to give us more oxygen if the canopy breaks, but it doesn't really matter if that happens. We are fucking doomed. Thrusters, can we make a weight saving with the thrusters? You bet your bottom dollar. And as you can see at the bottom there, the jump speed is just creeping up. So what we're trying to do is make this as cheap as as light as we possibly can. Lightweight alloys. No, that's going to increase. So we're not going to do anything with the alloys, which I didn't think we were. Power plants. This is going to weight saving. Yep. So from 250 to 1, we're just going to go for the 1. Cheapest that we can get. We're going to change the frameshift drive last. Now, did we do the power distributor? I think we did. Oh, of course we did. Yeah, we moved that up. So now we look at optionals. We're going to do the frameshift drive last. We're going to leave. Well, let's actually have a look. Sell that. No, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't weigh anything. Discovery scanner, we're going to leave that. Shield generator, sell that. Gives us more. So let's just sell that anyway. Just see what we can do. So we've got a level 4 cargo rack here. Is that the best we can bloody get? A level 3 cargo rack. The hauler ain't much of a hauler. Okay, so we can increase it to a level 8. So that gives us 8 capacity instead of... We'll buy another one instead of 4, which is fine. And we should be able to buy a 4 in this in MT2. Yeah, brilliant. So, gives us a total. We get rid of that. Nah, you can't do that. You need that. Obviously, you need the bloody scanner. It's ridiculous. So now, after all that weight saving, our jump has now gone right down to 7.71, which, when we go back to the internal and look at the frameshift drive, might not be enough. Oh, it does! Look at that. 16.94. Is it worth it? How much profit can we make? We're going to have to pay 160,000 to do this. Minus the drive that we've got, which to be fair isn't much. Can we get there without buying the best drive? No. So we're going to have to do that, and this is just to be cheap. This is ridiculous. This is just to be a cheap bastard. So maybe it's not worth it. And we just bite the bullet and do the jump in between IOTA. So... oh, to have to do 2 jumps, it's just annoying. But it's not worth 155,000 credits. You bugger. In fact, we could probably just use the one we've got, but we won't. We'll put this weight saving one on. At least we've got some weight saving. So 9.4, bearing in mind that's when we have 20 tons of cargo on board. Then I think to myself, should we stick a gun on the front? And I say, no sir, we will not. So the little hauler is now, without anything, it can go 17 light years, and fully laden it can go 9.4. Then, where are we now? We are in Road Odegaard, which is CPC. So we're going to go buy something from here. Evacuation shelters, my favorites. Something from here and send back. Now I reckon what we want is Interesting. Don't know. And I'll tell you why I don't know, but check this out. Haha! This is a little thing I found online. So, this is the Elite Dangerous database, and I've put in that we are in Road Odegaard City, and we're going to go to Duggan Dock, and it's telling us to buy agri-medicines. Buy for 938, sell for, apparently in Duggan Dock they're going to be 1331. Let's find out, shall we? So, agri-medicines, where have they gone? They have disappeared. Oh, I've lost them. Agri-medicines, there we are, 939, that's gone up. So, we're going to buy 20 of those. Cool. Got them. Then, we are going to fly. We are going to fly, Bobby. Oh, you frigging kidding me. Look at that. It's just too far away. This could be woeful. So, let's have a look. Let us have a look and see. Oh, I don't want to do like more than... God, we might not even be able to get there. Let's get Parvy up. Apriva, sorry. Yeah, right. We ain't doing that, buddy. So, back into outfitting. Core internals, we are going to have to upgrade this a little bit. And let's go for... We've got the D, so let's go for the C. Gives us 11.3, that should be enough. Just buy that. Okay. And then let us go back. Galaxy map. I hate you. I love you. Goodbye. So, galaxy map. So now, if we reboot the route, go. Yes, back on. Iota, straight up. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, shit. Still can't do it from Iota. 16.46. Oh. I'm not doing 3 jumps. I am just not doing it. So, back here we go. Wasting money buying all these frigging FSDs. Go to the 2B. Or not 2B. That. God, you might as well have just done the first one, don't you? Even, I wonder if I buy that. I'm not even sure we'd get there. So, let us go back and have a look and see if we can actually do this in 2 jumps. So it's quite ridiculous actually, that I'm pretty certain that interesting, you go a different way, but you go that way. That's just a nothing star, isn't it? Oh no, there is something there. Agriculture. What was that? No, they're both agriculture. So, turns out that, let's just see, because if it does, then I'm a friggin' nightmare. So let's just get back into our. Let's just get back. Oh my god. Oh, this is such a pain in the ass. Okay. So. Let us just quickly sell 4 of these. This is great. This is why you love the game. Made a loss. I'm making losses hand over fucking foot. Right, retrieve. Confirm. Right, switch it up. Now what we need to do in this is buy a new cargo rack, which will actually give us 32. Will actually give us 32. Back in the old Cobra MkIII, it'll give us 32 cargo space. So if you look at the optional internals at the minute, I've just got a docking computer on there, which actually, I used earlier on, and it was pretty cool. And at the minute our jump is just enough to go. So the answer is no. If we filled this up with another 16 cargo, our maximum laden jump would go down. So it is the right thing to do to get more cargo space with the hauler. And also I kind of like it. It's quite funny. So let's store that, get it back. That hauler's now worth 115,000 credits. It's the most pimped out hauler in the world. Shields offline. Back in the hauler. And actually, if we go back in the shipyard, it will tell us what the current laden range is. That 16.85. That's strange that the unladen is not so much more, whereas the haulers is a lot more. Anyway, that is beside the point. Let us get some more agris. Have another 4. Wasting my money. Excellent. So we are still. Now it's telling us not to go that way, isn't it? It's telling us to go the other way, which is what we'll do. And if we get attacked by anybody, right, it's still there, so that's good. That's the route. Let's do it. I just want to see how much with the hauler, and this is more about doing the merits, because at some point I'm going to be able to pick up more merits, more corruption records, and the Cobra won't be able to drop them off. Landing gear. Oh, this ship is hilarious. It's cool.
Landing gear retracted.
Look at this. Oh, it's a nippy little ship. Engines. Where's the mass locks? Station.
Flight Operations Bureau wish you a safe onward journey.
Jump.
Frameshift drive
I don't think I'm
charging.
into this system actually. But we will fly by LTT 2322 and we will go to Riva.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
No, so the whole thing about the outfitting is in order to keep, you've got to keep an eye on the pros there. Everything has a pro and con, you know, and typically the cons are usually power draw, heat generation, and where is it? Is it already on there? Heat generation, power draw, and weight. Jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
And obviously obviously cost is going to be another con. So you have cost on the negatives. You've got cost, power draw, heat generation, and weight. Maybe a couple of other bits and bobs.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Obviously, the benefits, the pros are if something is light. Well, everything good's going to cost more money, so it's not really going to work. And if usually everything that's better uses more power draw as well, and typically generates heat. But you've got to manage all these things with your power distribution, your weight, etc. I've got to remember I have no shields here, so I've got to be pretty careful. Flying around with a no shielded ship is stupid, but we are a hauler. We are a haul-in convoy. Yeah, but your jump range it's affected by weight, as we saw with doing the switching up from the E-class modules to the D-class. Immediately you get a weight loss, which gives you a higher jump rate, and for not much more money. But yeah, the bigger ones take a lot of working out to properly fit your the ship out. And then that's before we even... Blimey, this ship doesn't want to slow down. Before we even get to engineers and going to truly pimp out your rides. Because when you have you can get better upgrades to FSDs, cannons, all the different things. Get your materials, go up there and get some engineers on the go. It's something I've not done yet, but I'm in the middle of doing this trade run, which is not so bad. Nobody's particularly interested in nicking our agri-medicines, which is fine. And I think time would have passed enough, in fact I know so that when we get to Duggandock we can pick up some more corruption reports and take them back. And I want to see how much money we make on this little run, in addition to the 1,000 credits. Now I'm only going to do the run once. To be fair, if it's earning a bit of money, I could while away the 30 minutes in between corruption reports doing a couple of these runs, but we shall see. I've never really done trading. My only trade is solely to do with dropping off mission cargo, because I believe that counts towards your trade as well. Drop now. Drop now.
Sir, I'm dropping us into orbit.
Well, you didn't the first time, did you? Okay, that's nice and easy. Back into Previes, Duggandock. This ship is a lot slower than Sother. It'd be lovely to have a docking computer on this, but there are no spare slots. Now that earlier on I was doing this and I boosted into a station and I hit the back of it. I don't know why that happened. Landing gear. Landing gear. I don't know why that happened actually. Landing gear. Oh my god. This is classic driving.
Landing gear deployed.
Thank you. Better late than never. And so we're going for 12. That is there it is. Oh my god. Whoa, I don't usually do that. Fuck yeah, that wasn't very nice. However, here we are. Hey, little hauler. He's loving it. It looks a little bit like the ship out of Spaceballs, other than the fact that it doesn't look like a Winnebago. Other than that, it looks almost exactly the same. So, Duggandock, here we are. We are only in here very quickly. Let's see how quickly we can do this. So, we refuel. We go to the contacts. See if we can pick up... Aha! Not yet. And of course, it's going to take up some goddamn cargo space. So the tobacco run is thwarted. Anyway, a full whack this way is going to get us a modest profit of 7,800. Okay, 7,800 that way. I have marked that down, and I'm going to buy tobacco. 10 of those, done. Get out of here, pick up the contact, and we will have 10 of these. Thank you. Yeah, this bit here about the vouchers, if I could show you, I'll show you just quickly because I said I would at the very beginning of this video. It is here, and if you go into the ones that say expansion, these are the two systems, Nogorawai and Changfei, which then they're both friggin' miles away, so I'm not. That is, you have to go to Kamehameha and drop them off here, which I'm not doing. Probably Kamehameha is close to some of these. Oh, that one's been cancelled. That's interesting. Ooh, the opposition have smashed us there. Anyhow, that is not important. What is important is that we are getting out of here straight away. We are going back to... you. Landing gear.
Withdrawn. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
Landing gear retracted.
Yes. Something coming in. Jump away. Now, where did we come in? Which way was it? Can't really remember. Was it? Yeah, it was that.
Scan detected.
You can scan me all you like. Greenish going on. At the rent. Jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Where is the station? I don't want to get mass locked. It's over there. Oh, come on. Let's do it. Sweet. So, on one run, 7,800,
Engage.
20 agri-innocence. I'm trying to wonder, I'm building up, I was going to do this with the Type 7 because I've got enough money to buy a Type 7, but it's over £1 million, and the upgrades to the FSD and such, it's going to cost a lot. So, okay, let's go. Where are we going? CBC? Come on, where are you? There it is. Jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
What was that place called? There was a place on there called. It was almost like Terran, but it. Oh well.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And we are almost there. Our first little run. And I reckon I'll end the video before, but I'll go back with agri-medicines, pick up 20 tobacco, go back, pick up agri-medicines, and then go back, and at that point, it should be at the point where it's ready to accept some more merits. I just want to get that merit over so I can get into the next level. And it's kind of cool having a specific little ship to do these things. Gonna go away past it. No, I've slowed down enough. Maybe, no. Maybe, yes. Cool. Well done on the brakes there, bozo. Oh, there's a commander over there. You see on the map at the bottom, on the far right in the middle, there's the square with a hollow inside is another human commander. And I should really, out of common courtesy, scan him. Just to see who it is. Commander Burge. He's heading away. He's harmless and clean. Just like me. And we are going to Road Odegarden, and there it is. Let's get there. Only 10, unfortunately, tobacco to drop off. However, I think you get almost. That's going to have to drop quick. And you can land on that planet. That's the blue horizon line there, on that planet. Here we are. Let's get in. Quite beautiful, actually, when you do the docking computer. It automatically kicks in at a certain slow speed as you're coming into the station, and it does play the Blue Danube. Drop now. Drop now.
Sir, I'm dropping us into orbit.
Yet again, not the first time. You useless chump. And a very good tip that I learned very quickly regarding these Coriolis space sports is whichever way it is rotating anti-clockwise is the entrance, as you can see.
Docking request approved. Set course for landing pad 1-3.
I mean, and it has to be obviously rotating. That makes as much sense as I can make it make. Good sense maker. That is beautiful. That is beautiful, Bobby. Landing gear.
Landing gear carrier deployed.
Oh, that's beautiful. Apart from the jiggering about at the end there.
It is with sincere apologies that we must remind
And it's quite quick doing this, and this just makes a difference from doing
is restricted to
just a load of combat. There was just a load of combat going on, and I was getting a bit bored of it. Something a bit different. And we're here. Straight in. Straight in for a sell-up. Always refuel, straight away. And we are contacts to drop off the horse. Lowy. So I've done 50 so far. I need to do another 50 to get me up to the next level. And the commodities are tobacco.
Pilots are respectfully reminded to refrain from entering the
There you go.
without first
9,200.
authorization.
Which by my meager maths means with a 20 limit, 10 on that tobacco going back, you make 17,000 credits each time you do it.
Pilots are gently reminded that the
It's not a huge amount of money, but it is,
traffic system and thanks them for their
it's,
punctuality when arriving and
you know, you
leaving
probably
the
make
system.
more just by killing a couple of bounties, but this is different. I'm doing this anyway. I'm going back and forward, delivering these things, the corruption reports for the Emperor, the Empress. She is not a penguin. So I thought, hey, I'll change the ships and I'll do this. It's absolutely fine. And I do have to remember that this is where the Cobra is stationed, not at Preva. So, goodbye.